Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So students, today we are going to do tricky math puzzles or find the missing numbers. Okay, these are the kind of questions which are always a part of in all the entrances. Okay, and trust me, today the kind of questions which I have picked up, these are the questions where the logic is something a bit different than normal ones. Okay, so do understand and do get to know these particular tricks, because these are the things which will help you in solving these kind of questions very easily. Okay, so the first question is 3, 26, 15, then there is a dash, and then there is 35. Now these are the kind of series which are normally very confusing for everyone, because it's not like a completely ascending order or a descending order. It is first increasing, then it is decreasing, and then it is again increasing, and we need to find a number in such a way that we don't know whether it will be increasing or decreasing. Okay, so let's look at what we should be doing for this one. Okay, so now if you look closely, these numbers are very close to squares of various numbers. If I say this is 2 square plus 1, okay, and this is 2 square, sorry, this is minus 1, 2 square minus 1, and this is 4 square minus 1, and this is 6 square minus 1. Okay, the problem over here is this is 5 square plus 1. Okay, but how can 5 come in between 2 and 4? It is not even a prime series or something like that. So even if it was a prime series, we would need a 3 over here. So let's see if this comes closer to something in terms of 3. We know that 3 cube is 27 and minus 1 will get you 26. So now we know that the series is going in such a way that all the odd numbers are squared and all the even numbers are cubed. So over here we should get 5 cube minus 1, and that would be 125. 5 cube is 125, minus 1 will get you 124, and that is your answer. Okay, students, please understand, in order to solve these kind of questions, you need to have a very clear understanding of squares, cubes, prime numbers, and obviously odd and even numbers. Okay, I'm not even writing square roots and cube roots, because if you know squares, then just do the reverse, you will get the answer for square roots. Okay, now for the next one. The next one is even more trickier, because if you see, the number 16 is getting repeated twice. Okay, now understand students, whenever there is something like this series is increasing and decreasing, it's like in mixed. Okay, so you are actually doing plus minus alternately, or there is a division method involved, or there is something called as multiplication with 0.5, 4, 0.25, something like that. Okay, so over here what we will be doing, students, before I start explaining this one, I would like to tell all of y'all that if you like the way I'm explaining, then please go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Also students, do stick around to the end of the video, because at the end I'm going to do a do it yourself question, the answer of which you will be solving using the trick which I just showed, and let me know in the comment section. I will let you know whether you are right or wrong. Also students, if you want me to make more of these kind of videos, please let me know so in the comment section. I will definitely put up more of these videos as well. And for those of you all who are wondering what these kind of questions are asked in which exams, like I said, it will be asked in every exam. Okay, because this is just basic general knowledge of your mathematics. It is testing all your basic abilities of addition, subtraction, multiplication, as well as all of these. Okay, so these are kind of very important. Now like I said, here if we take a difference, 16 minus 9 will get you 7, then 9 minus 10 will get you minus 1, then 10 minus 16 will get you minus 6, and 16 minus 33 will get you minus 17. So this is not working, because you are getting minus plus as your differences. Okay, now the problem is that you don't even have something called as product, or something with which product, or rather when you divide 16 by something, you might get something in terms of 9. Okay, but if you look closely here, if you multiply 16 by 0.5, you get what? Half. 16 ka half is what? 8, and you add 1 to it, so you will get 9. The problem over here is if we do the same thing for 9, you will get 4.5 plus 1 will get you 5.5. That is not what you are looking for. So how about you multiply this with 1 and you add a 1. So you get 9 into 1, that is 9, plus 1 will get you a 10. Okay. So since we have increased this by 0.5, we should increase this by 0.5 as well. So you do this by 1.5. So 1.5 into 10 will get you 15, plus 1 will get you 16. So that is what you are looking for, right? Similarly, this you will multiply by what? Now increase 1.5 by 0.5. So you will get what? A 2, and then add 1 to it. So 16 into 2 is 32, plus 1 will get you a 33. Now just multiply this by 2.5, and when you multiply this by 2.5, you get 82.5, and you add 1 to it, you get 83.5. Okay students, so now we are coming back to the next question. So this is a kind of a puzzle, okay, but all you need to do is just find the missing number. And for those of you all who are getting confused as what is this number, this is nothing but 4 raised to 24. Okay, I'm sorry, please excuse the way I'm drawing because I'm not really good at that. Okay, so now how do you do something like this? If you look closely over here, we can write this particular one as nothing but 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. So 2 minus 1 will get you this one, right? Then here, can I say difference between 12 and 8 is 12 minus 8 is going to get you 4. This is what they are looking for, but you need a 24 on top. So let's see how we do that. Okay, then over here we have 7 minus 4, we have 3. So now we understood that all of these bases we got, but now how do we get the indices? Here they are looking for 24, and those of you who know the value of factorials, that is nothing but 4 factorial. Why? Because 4 factorial is nothing but 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 into 3 is 12, 12 into 2 is 24. So that is how you got 24. So here can I write this as nothing but 4 factorial, which eventually turns out to be 4 raised to 24. Similarly, you have 3 raised to 6. So that should be 3 factorial, right? Why? Because 3 factorial is nothing but 3 into 2 into 1. That will get you a 6, right? So I'll write this as nothing but 3 factorial, and this will be nothing but 3 raised to 6. So again, 1 also can be written as 1 factorial, right? So now, what should be the answer for this one? It's very, very simple. You just take the subtraction. 5 minus 3 is going to get you 2 raised to 2 factorial, and 2 factorial is nothing but just 2. So you have 2 raised to 2. So your answer for this one is 4. Okay. So now, students, time for a DIY question. Okay. So I want you all to tell me what is the missing number. Over here 32 you have, then we have 17, then we have 18, and then we have 37. And now I want you to tell me what should be the last number of this series. Okay, so that's it for now. I will very soon see you in the next video. Bye.